felt so serious, and I'm not a serious person, so I'm like, why is it serious like that? Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna be doing a girl talk.
But what I lack, you are full of.
Disclaimer, everything I say in this video is my opinion based on my experiences and the experiences of people around me. My opinion. Let's get into it. I'm really excited for this, but if you're new here, welcome to my channel. It's Diva, and if you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for joining us. There are a few new people, like a few. Like, I really appreciate all the comments, you know. Sometimes, you know, when it's from people you know, it's like, oh, thank you very much. But when it's from people you don't know, you're like, oh my god, thank you. Anyway, we're gonna be doing a girls talk. I'm so sorry if you can hear noise in the background. Okay, I did my best. Cheers. Story of my life. There are planes flying all around. Anyway, I have my stuff written down, and we're gonna just get comfortable and get into this girl talk. So pause the video, go and get your tea, your drink, whatever it is, and let's get into the video. So in this video, I just wanted to give some unsolicited advice. Maybe it would help somebody out there, because I'm a big sister, I'm the firstborn. I had to figure out like a lot of things on my own. Thankfully, I did have my parents and their supports, and I'm so grateful to them. But there are so many things that I literally had to figure out on my own. And my little sister, she's living her best life, okay? She is living her best life. She's living her best life because she's had me too. Like, she literally calls me for everything. Like, hey, I need this, I need this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So she has had it pretty easy and simple. So I wanted to give you guys some advice. I'm a little nervous. I don't know if you can tell me a little. I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm always nervous when I do sit down videos. That's why I keep vlogging. But I wanted to try this out today, and I thought it would be fun. The first advice I would give to my younger self, to myself in my teens and just a few years back. I'm not that old. I'm my 20s, early 20s, okay? Early 20s, but this is just a little bit of advice I'd like to give. Like, the first thing is that it's okay to not have your life figured out. So I don't know, but a lot of the time you hear that, like, when you're in school, I mean uni or even SHS, like, a lot of people know what they want to be. Like, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, I want to go along this path. That was not my story. I did not know what I wanted to do until I started working. Like, I finished senior high, uni, national service, started working before I got to know what I want to do. And what I really wanted to do or want to do as a passion is not even in line with my work. Like, I didn't figure it out because of my work that I was doing. So it's okay to not have your life figured out. Like, your 20s is literally the time that you're planning. It's the time that you're to be figuring out your life. You have 10 whole years to try to figure out and build the life that you want to have. So just because you are 25 and you don't know what you're doing with your life does not mean you're a failure. Okay, it doesn't. It just means that you're just not like the rest of them, okay? And I often felt really lost, like, especially when I was doing my service. I was kind of depressed, yo. I was going through this phase. I was like, oh my god, like, I don't know what to do with my life. Like, I don't know what job I'm going to get. I had to push so much and to fight through so much. And even my younger sister knew what she wanted to do, like, from scratch. Like, she's always known. But I've been a very all-rounded person my whole life, and so I just didn't know what exactly I was gonna do. So anyway, I talk with my hands a lot, and it's also magnified, if that's even a word, because I have my jewelry on and I love it so much. So that's the best advice. Forget all the pressure. Don't let them put pressure on you, girl. Relax. It's gonna come to you. Just keep trusting God, keep praying about it, keep reading your word, because sometimes you get inspiration from the word. So just read your word and just forget the noise. Focus on you, focus on Jesus, and it's gonna come together. My next point is to try to be more present. oftentimes, like, we hear the saying, should I say saying, or like a lot of people say that, oh, I wish I were a child, or I wish I were this age. That is because when you were that age, you were focused so much on being a different age. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that is something I'm actually trying to be very present in. Like, I have come to an understanding that life is very short, and so you should cherish and appreciate the moment. And when I say that, I don't say that in the generic way that everybody keeps talking about. I mean, like, when you are in your teenage years my bad. When you're in your teenage years, try to act like a teenager. Try to enjoy that experience. When you're in your 20s, try to enjoy that present moment. When you're in your 30s, try to enjoy that moment, and so on and so forth. So personally, I'm not scared of turning 50 because I know the perks that come with being 50. And I know that at that point in my life, I'm going to enjoy being 50 because I already enjoyed being 20. Do you understand? So like, when you even think like that, you don't even have the fear that, oh my God, I'm going to be turning 30, I'm going to be turning 40 soon. No, because you're already enjoying the phase that you're in. Do you understand? Like, and don't miss out your, like, be so content at where you are, whatever level you've been put in, whatever life throws at you. Try to be so grateful and content with it. It doesn't matter how hard life can be. And what I'm saying is not for the weak. I'm not just saying it, it's something that, like, I'm actively trying to practice. Whatever life throws at me, try to find the positive in it and think that, okay, this is happening for a reason, and I'm going to need this to build myself for the future. Do you understand? Sometimes I come from work or something, I'm having so much anxiety because for some reason, when I stay out too long, I get anxiety. And I come home and I'm so overwhelmed and like so many things happening, and I'm just like, no, this is a moment in time that God has intentionally put me in as a self-development phase to build me up for a different time. And so I'm going to try and be present to overcome it as much as possible so that in future I can tell a story about where I am right now. Ooh, did I just cook? Don't take me seriously. Try to be present no matter how horrible your experience is. Think of it as like this street that I'm sleeping. Yo, I cannot relate. Okay, I don't understand how difficult it must be to be in that severe situation, thankfully. But with my little troubles, my very little troubles that I've found myself in life, I try to think this is going to be a part of my success story. And so I should just live in the moment and try to overcome. Do you understand? I shouldn't just try to shun this aside and forget about. No, it's part of my experience. I have to try to be in the moment, so present that I can remember how this thing felt for the future. I'm wise. My third advice is you need to start adulting. Like, you know, the growing things that we run away from, you need to start doing it. Get yourself a driver's license. Get yourself a driver's license. Even if you don't have a car, even if the opportunity has not broken through for you, put yourself in a position where you're completely prepared for when the opportunity comes. If you want to travel, get a passport. You don't see any open doors, nothing. Get a passport. The driver's license I was saying is not just for open doors and blah blah blah. When I tell you, I have been in positions where that license has helped me. Like, I've gotten favor from people just because I could drive. Like, it was a plus for me. Build yourself, build your capacity in every single way possible, no matter how minute it may seem, especially as a girl, because a lot of people don't take it seriously. That is the truth. Okay, let's not lie about this. Like, oh, she probably can't drive because she's really young and blah blah blah. Learn math, learn to do your hair. Why has my brain blanked all of a sudden? Build yourself in any way possible. Read books, read self-help books, read fiction, things that will make your English better. If you cannot speak Tree, try. Honestly, we're in a country where Tree is spoken almost everywhere. You need to blend in at some point. Yes, you have to stand out, but you also have to blend in. learn to speak your local language, at least a little bit of it. I cannot speak it very well, but at least I can communicate like the basic things in it. Learn to speak English, learn to have good grammar. Try to build your vocabulary. There are so many words in this world. Try to expand your English vocabulary as much as possible. Try to work on your speech. Oh my god, your voice is fake. Like all of a sudden you are slurring. All of a sudden you are trying to do yourself brofo. Yes. All of a sudden my voice has suddenly changed and my intonation and everything is different. Because I'm trying to build on myself. So if you have a problem with that, very extra. Let's calm down. Basically, all I'm trying to say is build yourself in any way possible. In your fashion sense, in your speech, your smell, your oral health, everything, girl. Like, be so presentable and so up there and have so much high standards that they're like, wow. And I'm not there yet, but it's something I've really learned and it's something I'm really taking seriously. Like, so I've started to incorporate jewelry in my outfits and like cleaner looking outfits and my hair and taking care of all these things. And it's a lot. Like, it's really a lot. Like, this adulting thing is really a lot. But at the end of the day, it's worth it. So we have to, unfortunately, that's the reality of things. We have to take these things seriously for people to take us seriously. It's very unfortunate, but you know, that is how the world is. For people to actually take us seriously, we need to be serious. I think I'm gonna give just 5 because I've yapped way too much. My 4th advice is to do what you think is best for you. And I mean that very generally and also in any situation. First of all, you should have a relationship with God and you should know Christ and you should know his word and know what exactly aligns with his word. I really don't know how to explain this, but let me give you an example. There have been some trends on social media. I don't want to get into it too much and I'm not going to mention any names, but you see somebody else's relationship and suddenly everybody's having opinions on how it's supposed to be. No, do what works for you. Don't let anybody put pressure on you. Everybody is becoming a doctor and a lawyer, so it's some way to be a content creator. No. If that is what you want to do exactly what you want to do. Block the noise. The people who are truly there for you will be there for you. Handle it how you want to handle it. I don't know, I found myself in so many situations where it's like, oh my god, you're supposed to be like, no. Do what works for you. Don't judge others for doing what works for them. There are certain things, that's why I said build your skills. Everybody should know how to cook, man or woman. I don't know if I'm making my point very clear, but I'm trying to be as vague as possible because I don't want to speak directly on anyone, but this is my opinion. So do what works for you as long as it's in alignment with God. Don't listen to people. Listen to advice, all of that, but don't let people dictate what you should do in your life and who you should be. You can take advice, and you should, because there are people who have been ahead of you who know way better than you do. But don't let anybody force you into doing something you don't want to do. Don't. I don't know how you're going to overcome it, but don't. Do what works for you, do what's best for you. My last advice is to be independent. Be so independent that you're happy being alone. Be so independent that if you are locked up in a room with yourself for a week, you would have a blast. Like, I love me some me because I find myself hilarious. I can talk to myself. Like, everything I'm saying to this camera, I could say to myself. I could literally sit down and have a whole conversation with myself because I love me some me. I love my personality. I love everything. And I don't get bored when there's social media, when there are books to read. I will paint. I'm very adventurous. I don't like one thing. I like to try this, try that, try foods, even though I'm an introvert, I like to stay indoors. But if I'm gonna be outdoors, it should be something adventurous, something I have never tried before, a new experience, because I believe in experiencing the world. When you have so much fulfillment, who you are and being just you, nobody can can influence you. Nobody can influence you, and nobody can drag you down. The moment you feel yourself being dragged down, you stop it, and then you start to get back into things. So I've started to learn like new hobbies and trying to just do things on my own and be by myself. So if anybody comes to me, the person is just an addition. I'm not going to seek fulfillment in the person because I already have so much value in myself. These are my opinions, nobody's opinions. These are my opinions. So I am actively trying to build on that. Everything I've said in this video is not things I'm a pro at. There are so many things I've said that I am actively trying to do because we are trying to build ourselves. And because remember, I said in our 20s, we are actively trying to improve, to figure out who we are, what we want to do with our lives, and all of that. So yeah, I think I've said a lot. Oh my god, this was so felt so serious, and I'm not a serious person, so I'm like, why is it serious like that? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, which I doubt you would have, but yeah, sure, if you do have any questions, you can leave it down in the comment section below, and maybe I will do a different video if there are a lot of questions, or I'll just answer them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this. I should probably do a part 2 because this was so fun. Yeah, this was so fun. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, to comment, to subscribe to my channel because there are more exciting videos coming up. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, did I mention that this is Coke? Because yeah, I'm trying to stay away from sugar and I wasn't able to finish. I literally took like 2 or 3 sips because I'm trying to stay away from sugar, and this is too much sugar. Anyway, I just have to chip that in because I'm a yapper. Bye.